Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl Chelsea J, and welcome back to another video. So, excuse me, today's video, we are in a little bit of a different setting. So here I am in my bedroom. I am currently with my summer and spring scents and my project Use It up there, which we'll get to in another video. But yeah, so let me know how you guys like this, little view, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so as I was saying, let me know what you guys think about this little view. And I don't know, it's kind of like switching up the scenery for me, so we will see. All right, so today's video, well, first of all, if you are new here, welcome to the family. If you're an oldie but goodie, hey boo, what it do? Welcome back. Thanks again for watching another video. And if you are a newbie, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and come on over to the gang, as we like to call ourselves over here, or as I like to call you guys. Today's video, we are finally going to be reviewing all of the Gingham. So you guys, initially I was not going to buy any of the new Ginghams that came out, but of course, as you know, with that $5 and it was either $5.50 or $5.95 sale, I did go ahead and pick those up. If you have not watched that video yet, I will link it above because I did pick up quite a few things, because your girl always says she's going on a no spend and then I end up spending. So let's just jump right into it, and let me give you my review of how I think the Gingham line as a whole, so all of the Ginghams that have come out over time is, and I'm also going to give you my ratings of my favorite to my least favorite. So first things first, we have the original Gingham, y'all, and this has notes of freesia, white peach, fresh clementine, violet, and clean musk. And y'all can see it's a dent in this, because initially I didn't want to like Gingham. I really thought that it was too clean. It was going to be too clean and too fresh smelling for me. But you guys, I really love that fresh clementine note. I don't smell too much of the violet, and this is my go-to when I just kind of want to feel fresh and clean, and it gives me watery vibes. So what I mean by that is, like, when I think about clean and fresh, I think about watery scents, or scents that like you can just smell a water element. And for some reason, that scent gives me this. This is an easy scent for me to like grab and go for when I just want to smell clean. It's not too masculine for me, and it doesn't have too much of that violet note for me. I'm really getting peach and the fresh clementine, and for me, peach works well on my skin when it is done in the correct way. So this is the original Gingham. I do have one body cream to use of this, but this is just like a go-to for me when I want to smell fresh and clean and I don't have any idea what to put on. Gingham is always there. These scents are also in no particular order. So next up, we have Gingham Love, and this is a little sneak peek for y'all because this isn't my project Use It Up right now. This is sugared red berries, blushing freesia, rose meringue. This reminds me of Valentine's Day for some reason. It's fresh but sweet, and it is a go-to for me as far as a nighttime scent because it is so fresh and sweet. Now, one thing to know about me is that I am not a big fan of rose scents, but in this, I don't get a lot of rose. I love this so much that I ended up getting a backup lotion in this, and I ended up getting a travel size shower gel that I already used up, and I have a moisturizing body wash that I need to go through of this scent. So yeah, that is Gingham Love. I can't remember if I bought a backup spray or not, but y'all, this smells so good to me because it's fresh and clean. So it's fresh and clean enough to wear to bed, but yet it's like really it's like really sweet. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Next up, we have Gingham Heart of Gold. You guys, I had heard so many good things about this, and I just wasn't going to pick it up because this was around the time that I was still in that phase of that Gingham was going to be like too fresh and clean for me. These fragrance notes are crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. So for me, the apple note is what really makes this scent, and I feel like it is a year-round scent. Like, I feel like you can wear this any particular time of year, whether it be summer and you do a harder play on the apple, or if it's winter or fall and you do a deeper play on the vanilla. Okay, so as I was saying, this is just a good all-time scent for me. Also, I noticed that there is not a lot of the Gingham DNA in this one, which I really like about it. This is one of the only ones, if I'm not mistaken, besides one other, that doesn't have a note of freesia. So for me, this was like, okay, this smells good. Yeah, this is just good. And if I'm not mistaken, they did discontinue this one. So if you never got your hands on it, definitely try it out. As I mentioned before, my favorite note to play upon this scent is that crispy golden apple. I still haven't quite found a perfume that I would love to go with this. So drop down in the comments below if you have a perfume that you really like that goes with Gingham Heart of Gold. All right, what do we have next? So now we're getting into the newer scents. So this is the scent that I wore today. This is the Gingham Gorgeous. It has notes of pink strawberries, peach nectar, peony blooms. So this also does not have a freesia note in it. And to my nose, I get a lot of the peach scent. Like, I really don't smell a lot of the strawberry. And so my goal is to kind of figure out how I want to pull out the strawberry in this. So I have the body mist and I have the body cream. I just figured that while the body cream was $5.95, I might as well go ahead and get it. And in the future, I definitely want to try to pull out more of the strawberry notes because honestly, Gingham Gorgeous might be a little bit too floral for me. That is how much I use in like one use. And I also found that it didn't really last that long, but since it's my scent of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and reapply. Yeah, I really feel like I am getting that peach note a heck of a lot. I am going to keep playing with this and figuring out some layering combos just to let you guys know what I did. Oh, I done choked myself out. Just to let you guys know what my layering combo for today was, I did go in with this Sweet Peach and Nectar Body Wash by Native. And then I went in with Jimmy Choo because, you know, I Want You. It has that peach note. But I honestly think that Jimmy Choo is a little too heavy for that peach note. But yeah, that is Gingham Gorgeous. And I wore this today. And also, I'm thinking the weather right here where I am right now, it might be a little too cold for this. So I think I need to wear this on like warmer days. And maybe that's another reason why the scents didn't kind of do what I wanted it to do. Because anytime I hear Gingham, I think of fresh, you guys. So yeah, I also want to try this with Burberry Her, like the one with the pink juice. I want to try it with that because I feel like that will definitely help me pull out some of the strawberry notes. Next up, we have Gingham Vibrant. This has notes of white blackberries, candy violets, and soft vanilla. So this doesn't have a freesia note in it either. But to me, it still has a Gingham DNA. Now, to me, when I spray this, on the back end, I get like a really soft note. Something that puts me in the mind of baby powder, but it's not baby powder, if that makes sense. I don't think that I like the violet note, and that is sad to me because that is the note that pops with my body chemistry more. And I should have known I wasn't going to really like that violet note because what was that other scent? Candy Violet Sorbet or whatever. That violet note was too much for me. So I'm starting to learn that I don't really like violet notes. So, also, I don't have any perfumes to layer with this. I wish the blackberry note stood out more in this to my nose and on my skin. My only thought is that I might try to mix. I have a sugary plum perfume that I might try to mix in with this just to bring a little more sweetness and not a lot of that candy violet note, because I don't know, I just can't get down with that note, or maybe I haven't found the right combination for that note. All right, so lastly, we have Gingham Fresh. This has notes of juicy pear, sparkling clementine, and fresh daisies. If you saw my $5.95 haul, you already know what I'm about to say. The pear note and the sparkling clementine note is what makes me love it. I love pear scents, period. So I knew this is going to be a go for me. This is so fresh, so clean. I'm definitely not turned off by the daisy note, which is surprising to me because y'all know I have a hard time with florals. And my goal when I wear this is to bring out the pear note out of everything. Y'all, I wore this on a breezy day, like when the wind was blowing, and I smelled so good. And I'm going to tell y'all, I layered it with this Burberry Her EDT, okay? This has a pear note in it, and bomb, just smells so good. I layered it with that, and yes, love it. I'm also thinking I want to layer it with Victoria's Secret Pear Glacé, because this is my all-time favorite pear scent, and I think it's because it's nostalgic and it reminds me of when my mom used to wear it back in the 90s, and I could not wait to be grown to get my hand on some pear glacé. So yeah, that is that. Okay, you guys, now that I went over everything, kind of showed you a few layering techniques that I use with some of them, and gave you my thoughts on them, it's time to rank them. Now, I will say some may consider this not a fair ranking, because for like the regular Gingham and the Gingham Love and the Gingham Heart of Gold, I had the opportunity to wear them, you know, more than once. But I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised by how I rank them. So, coming in the number 6 spots, because we have 6 different versions of Gingham. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be Gingham Vibrant. And for me, that is strictly based on that candy violet note that I just can't get down with. It doesn't smell bad to me. It just doesn't work with the chemistry of my skin. I probably should have bought a mini of this, but since I didn't and I bought a full size, your girl is going to find a way to make this work. Coming in at number 5, Gingham Gorgeous, because I do like this. I love the peach note. I want to play with the strawberry note more, but that peony note, I can do without it. It's just a little too floral for me, and sometimes I feel like when you do a lot of floral, you can get a little grandma-ish. Just my opinion. And there's nothing wrong with being grandma-ish. I shouldn't say grandma-ish. I should say when they do that floral note too heavy, on me, it smells too mature. All right, number 4 is going to be regular Gingham. And it's because it's kind of in the middle for me. Like, it's an easy go-to reach for me scent. But do I forget about it sometimes? Yes. Actually, a lot of times I forget about it. So that's why it's number 4 for me. Number 3 is going to be Gingham Heart of Gold. And that's because I really just started getting into this scent. Like, once I find the perfect perfume to go with this, to increase my layering, I do feel like this could have the potential of being one of my ones that I go to all the time, over and over and over again. I just have to find that mix. Number 2 on the list is going to be Gingham Love. For me, it's Gingham Love because while I love this scent, sometimes I do get tired of this scent, but I think I get tired of it because after a certain point, the sugar red berry and the blush and freesia note goes out the window for me, and I pick up a lot more on the rose. And y'all know how I feel about rose. It's just not one of my favorites. So if I overuse this, I can get a little, you know, too tired of it. But yeah, I have backups of this, so I gotta get through some of these. Yeah. And coming in at number 1, which should be of no surprise, but maybe of a surprise to some of you because it's new, is Gingham Fresh. And I think that was because the day that I used it, it just performed so well for me. It kept me so nice. It kept me so fresh. It actually did last on my clothes and my skin for a hot minute. I didn't feel the need to hurry up and reapply. So all of those things put Gingham Fresh as my number 1 so far. Now, that's not to say that won't change once I find new layering combos. That's not to say that if they come out with another flanker, your girl won't be like, okay, you know what, this goes to number 2 when something else takes its place. But as of right now, Gingham Fresh is my number 1. So you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you got a chance to learn some things about me, and I hope you got a chance to experience some scents that you may have missed out on or never had, especially with the Gingham Love and the Gingham Heart of Gold. If you have any of these Gingham flankers or the original Gingham, let me know down below which one is your favorite and why. And until next time, I'll see y'all on my next video.